So in terms of how it's used, so people want a carb load before a very active day. You hear that athletes do that, right? They have pasta and things like that. You can do that with foods also. You can have, let's say you're doing a race the next day or you're active the next day, just have a salad or some fruit before and then have the pasta afterwards. Fats, any kinds of fats, like whether it's nuts or dessert or whatever, have those at the end of the day. You don't want to be working on trying to digest fat all day long. You want to eat low-fat foods all day long. Keep the fatty foods till later.
And so stone fruit versus, is there different types of, like the nectarine's a stone fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Apple's not. You see, banana is not. Is there?
Yeah, so there are definitely different categories of fruits. There's sweet fruit, which is like bananas and dates. Then there's subacid fruits. This gets a little bit more complicated. That's sort of like apples, and then
Citrus.
right, and then acid foods are more like oranges, pineapples, things like that. There are proper food combining techniques with that. That's getting a little bit more complicated into it. I wouldn't really worry about that as much right now. Just kind of find out what fruits you prefer the most. I know for me, I like apples and grapes and bananas, and I can pretty much live on that. Other stuff I like, or I find that it's maybe too difficult, like melon, that just takes too long for me to figure out how to cut up, and I just don't have time for that, right? So I just want stuff that's easy. So like, my boyfriend brought home a watermelon the other day. I was like, are you gonna cut that up? Because I'm gonna go watch some TV. Like, I have no intention of doing anything like that, right? Because it just takes too long for me. I don't have the time, I don't care, right? So we want to find what works for us. If you like it that much, you can buy it cut up also.
Right.
So I think that it's, what time is it? 12:45. So there's going to be a workout that starts in 15 minutes.